banglings, whoa.
Yep.
How many viewers do you have on your stream?
21.
Nice.
Because Commando isn't watching anymore, at least he shouldn't be.
Oh shit, hold on, let me make sure Tyrion doesn't watch the fucking stream.
I have to restart my stream really quick.
I think Tyrion knows not to watch the stream.
Channel switched.
By the way, just so you know, don't stream cheat.
No, I got it closed. It'll slow
Alright,
down my
good.
internet too much.
Alright, love you, bro. Peace.
Channel
And then
switch.
shut up, Ripsaw.
Guys,
And on the
I
top
typed
left,
in.
I don't care.
Where'd you type?
I'm trying to cast.
I
Everyone
typed in
shut
on-
the hell up.
Told you guys
And
to message me on
on.
speak.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, on the top left we have the teal slash light blue Terran Commando from Team Stalker. Right now it is Stalker up by 1. On the bottom left we have from Team Valkyrie eXe Tyrion, the hopeful Zerg, who just graduated to S-Class for being such a badass and pounding the rest of us in A-Class because we're all terrible players, minus Promises and Oni. They're the best players. It is a gold versus gold right now. Commando is... his race is random. You don't see that
Yeah.
often. Right now, not a whole lot going on. We're gonna go see how this Overlord's doing. Let's get a follow on him. Okay. Let's just see the life of the lonely little Overlord on his way to go scout the Terran enemy's base. He's passing trees and rocks. He looks unfazed.
It looks like the
Are
Zerg
you
went for a.
seriously-
Is that a 13 pull? And he went for a 13 pull, but I think he went for a 14. He meant for a 14.
I should probably put the production thing up. But yes, following this Overlord on his path to the third. Is that where he's going? No, he's
He might
going
be going
over there.
around to get the
And then he's
to
coming
go
there.
to the gases.
What a smart Overlord you are. You deserve all praise you get. Terran coming down, getting that early block. He had that unfinished depot. Make sure
Yeah.
no scout information comes in, but he's not taking any gas, so he could be going for
No,
a
definitely
one
doing a
rack
1/6
expand.
expand. And the Zerg, yeah, he went for a 15 hatch up. So I'm guessing he went for 14, or is he trying to go for a 14 pull, 15 hatch? No gases yet, so everything's pretty normal so far. That Overlord is, I guess, going for the pattern to be able to see the Terran's gas type as natural, or to go all the way around to the main to see the gas timings for that. He's taking both of his gases now, but he's not making any greens. So maybe he's saving up for 2 more barracks, or 1 more, depending on how much aggression he wants to put on.
Two
What build
lanes coming out,
requires
gonna go
double
get the
gas?
DP Banshees.
DP what? Oh, double port
Double.
Banshee?
Yeah.
I like Fear the Reaper's Fast Expo 1-on-1 build. Well, not that he pioneered it, but the one that he does.
Ling's hanging out by the Zanaga Watchtower. Didn't quite run up, but pretty soon everything seems to be... I think the Overlord had seen... Yes, he saw that the command center was being built. Terran throwing down a bunker for some extra safeness.
Yeah, and still no gas from the Zerg. I think you should get your gas by at least 20 for he's attacking his own hatch. Okay, that was an
Well,
accident.
bro,
saw that.
that was that's actually a strat made in Korea. All the pros do it.
Are you talking about 3 hatch?
No, I'm talking about the attacking
3
your own
hatch, 4
hatchery.
gas.
And apparently Barrack, aka Brandon Buttfucker, not gonna say his last name again, doesn't like hearing 2 sets of people talking. So he wants to know if anyone else is in the chat. Please give attention to Brandon while we wait for the Zerg to take his gases.
Hi, Brandon.
You know what I see with Tyrion, and makes me kind of sad.
Oh, he's doing it.
He's doing like an
He's doing
augmented ZVP build. He's doing the.
True.
He's grabbing all his gases at 6. When against Terran, you're supposed to throw your gas down. Well, I would say, to be honest, no later than when your spawning pool finishes.
To be honest, this is gonna really mess him up. Because he's not gonna have link speed or banelings at all when the Terran is actually going for reactor Hellions right now. This could really, really mess him up if he gets a good barbecue off on these drones.
And he doesn't have much for the. He hasn't gotten his link speed yet. He has a spine crawler. That's about it. He's
getting
getting out of the
roaches.
evolution chamber. Oh, and now he just threw down his rodent and he put down an evolution chamber.
Double Evo
I guess.
to block the path.
Yeah. But I think yeah, he is walling off them, so that's good. His saturation is pretty bad, honestly. I think he needs to. Yeah, he definitely needs to take his third. Or stop drone production, which is not ideal for Zerg.
He's a little
And it looks
like
oversaturated
he's-
in his main, but aside from that, his saturation is actually not that bad. He's probably going for a third off of this 1-1 roach.
He's almost oversaturated. That is natural by another row of drones. I know what the Terran's doing now. Now that I looked at it. Polt started doing a lot, and so did 4GG and stuff. Polt and 4GG were actually pretty famous for this. Doing a Marine Hellion Banshee attack and using the Banshees to snipe queens and stuff, and sending them over the mineral lines as your attack. Actually, really distracting. And it's a lot of DPS once you get 3. I think the timing is on 2 Banshees. And he's throwing down 3 more barracks. So never mind. But he is third, so he is playing a macro game. But if he doesn't do a lot of damage with these Banshees, the Zerg can just pull ahead. You need to do some sort of pressure against the Zerg to not just let that grow up. You need to force them to make something.
He's lucky he sent that overload when he did, though. He saw the tech lab on that starport. Now he knows there's Banshees out in Cloak. I think, yeah, he needs to grab a third, and I'd say throw down a Spire soon. Just to, or he needs to commit to pressure.
Yeah, I agree.
At the moment, I'm not really sure what he's doing. He's getting upgrades, and he's playing pretty macro, I guess. He's just upgrading and expanding.
And the Zerg was about to expand there, but he went and killed that worker. But he's really oversaturated. I think he needs to expand like right now, maybe even double expand. He's floating 2k minerals, and the Terran's about to take his third before the Zerg. If he moves his command center. And I honestly think Commando's overmaking his barracks. I think he has way too many to the space count. I mean, he's about to take his third, but he doesn't have exactly yet.
Well, he could be gauging. Actually, to be honest, Tyrion's still on 2 base. I mean, I wouldn't overcommit to production and just economy right now. I would actually make sure my army's still safe, because if Tyrion did go off for a huge 2 base pressure build, which he's making a lot of roaches, and throw down a Hydra Den, that really confuses me. I mean, he's getting Banshees out, but the problem is Hydras don't really have a lot of longevity in this matchup, unless you are
He
like
probably
going
watched
Sky
Stefano's
Terran.
Bolt. I'm not sure if you know the reference to the game, but I think at NASL, yeah, it was at the latest NASL, Stefano made Hydras, and it was on this map as well, against Polt. He has a lot of roaches, and he's making Hydras. And yeah, his upgrades are 1-1. And the Terran player is just now almost finishing his 1-1, so there's a small timing right now that if he goes and attacks soon, he can do a lot of damage. If you look at the Terran's army, he actually does not have that much. He needs to deal with those Banshees a lot better, though.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's letting so many things die without overseers. He morphs some, but they're like standing around in the most weird places. I think he's letting the pressure get to him, to be honest. I don't think he normally plays as sloppy. His expansion's late. He's not giving his overseers his army. I guess you could definitely see when people are nervous and playing in front of people. I guess you can especially see that when they start attacking their own hatcheries in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I can see that.
One thing I do like
He almost
Tyrion's
has
doing.
2-2 done.
I know Tyrion
So
seems
if
to
he
have a
doesn't
nice timing.
attack him, yeah, there's a potential for a really nice timing. The I don't think the Terran has siege done. Oh no, he does. But maybe I think he missed his chance for the thing though. Because well maybe he might be able to get a flank because the Terran is moving out. Oh, and they're both moving out at the same time. This can be really really bad for the Terran. And oh, they're gonna walk
Look at
right
the army!
by
Look at
each
the
other.
army!
Oh,
Oh, yeah. That tank needs to siege up
He's
right
gonna
now.
lose
or
all
this
these
is-
units.
There we go. He's gonna lose all of his. And why is he backing up? Okay, well I guess because he backed up because of the grass right there. But he could still move forward. He can still move forward and do fine. He needs to back up and kill this, or they're just gonna pick off. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's doing the right idea. He has the right idea. He's making a bunch of roaches right. He should just go for it. He doesn't have any more tanks on the way. He has one more tank on the way, and hungry.
and hungry.
If you notice, all those roaches are rallied to his third, which is really awkward.
Yeah, they are. I'm looking at the mini map, and I see the roaches going to the third. Yeah, that is actually terrible because if he holds it off, then he's gonna be like, oh, who was it? Yeah, it was Smokegood. He could have held off this huge attack, but he forgot all of his corruptors. But looking at the supply, it's 181 to 116. I really don't see the Terran coming back. To really maximize his attack, though, I think he needs to send some workers over to his third to kill a lot of workers there because he's behind technically in economy, even though his army's huge. And Hungary's disconnected. He needs to be careful going up that ramp. I would go right for the third, actually. He needs to back up and go for the third. Oh man, that
Tyrion's having a
rally.
really hard time
It's
committing.
right to his third, you're right.
I know.
It looks like he's gonna power up the ramp though. He needs to. Okay, well he's gonna back up and go for those supply depots. That's not a bad idea either. That's gonna really limit the production of the Terran.
Well, actually, the Terran's like 123 out of 193. To be honest, I mean, he should be focusing the army and the production, not the supply depots. Late game, it's okay because you need like a huge army to deal with what the other person has. But this isn't late game. Well, this should be late game at 16 minutes, but they kind of tech slow and they're still on mid game. So he needs to be focusing on production and the army at the moment, maybe even the economy. But I mean, he's trying to win here. He's not trying to win 5 minutes from now.
Yeah, the reason why I think this supply depots are a good idea is because the only way the Terran can come back right now is if he's able to pump out a bunch of Marines out of those barracks, and if he needs to spend his money on making more supply depots, then how is he ever going to have a chance of coming back? It's just going to greater, or make his, well, now basically 150 supply advantage even better. But this game's pretty much over. Tyrion just got a really lucky cutoff of that push. If that tank was siege in a better position, I think he could have did a way better job of killing the Zerg army. But it's definitely over now. His only mining's in his game, and he's almost mined out. And the Zerg's army is just way too big. He's maxed. Not to mention the group of roaches that are back at his third.
Let's see if Commando
Unless
tries to pull a
Commando's
Dark
Marine
Sun
King Prime, I
and
don't
tries
see
to
anything happening.
come back.
He is dropping, yeah, though. He's gonna try and do a comeback. He's making infestors now. He needs to spread out his workers and take like a fourth and a fifth. But he is moving up into the main.
Tyrion's taking
But
a lot
those
of
tanks are
voluntary
doing a lot of
siege
damage.
shots.
Yeah. But
However,
there's
just
a
too many
bunch of road
units.
coming up now. The supply advantage is what's winning him this now. And there's GG.
Alright, it's tied up 1-1 now.
Yeah, it's tied up 1-1. Both